Welcome back to the Old Bull and Young Calf Boston Sports Podcast. And the wait is over. The dark days of summer are coming to an end. How does it feel, Dad, to be minutes away from actual football action with the Patriots?
Oh, thank you, baby Jesus, with your curly blonde hair. I mean, finally here, something to sink our actual teeth into. Training camp stuff's been great. We've had limited film. It feels like, in this day and internet when everyone has a camera, we can't get any
Yeah,
actual footage of
shocking.
practices. Like everything's a million miles away, so we actually get to see it up close on the big screen. And I am just so excited, Matt. It's been a long time. We're talking since Tom Brady. I've been this excited for a Patriot season to start.
Oh, me too. I mean, I think there's a lot to be excited about, especially in comparison to the nonsense that we convinced ourselves that was Mac Jones, right? I think Drake May is actually the real deal here, right? So fingers crossed that that comes to fruition. His arm, everything we're hearing out of camp, there's a lot to be excited about, a lot more than there was with Mac Jones. And we talked about, okay, what are we going to see? Like, is this how much of this game is going to actually be Drake May in this offense? And I'm really curious about that. Are there any players to keep an eye on tonight, Jeff? So I know you're not too familiar with the Patriots, and that's I think what we're going to jump in right away with is we of course don't know how much these starters are going to play. As we're talking, I'm going to check the other games to see how many drives starters got. Anthony Richardson got 2 drives. The second one he got knocked out of because he got injured, and he's in a similar boat as Drake May when it comes to like years of service. Um, Otherwise, Cincinnati and Philly, those rosters, that quarterback, that first set of players, first team is probably not going to get a lot of snaps. And then Las Vegas, Seattle, I got to double check there. I don't even know who Las Vegas's quarterback is. So we don't know how much Drake May we're going to see. As for players that I'm excited about, it's these wide receivers. Jeff, we have taken so many shots at wide receivers in the last couple drafts. Took another one this year. Last year, completely laid an egg with Javon Baker and Jalen Polk. So those are the guys I'm going to be watching out for because I feel like there is a battle for one of the last few spots on this roster in wide receiver. So I'm curious to see how they flesh out today. Dad, what do you think about my picks
No,
for who to watch out for?
I mean, we're all going to be watching that, right? Besides the offensive line, I feel like is definitely going to be number one in most people's eyes. We're going to give you some players right before game time to keep an eye out for that are making sneaky headlines, could be actually making the roster, coming out of nowhere. Like would have gave these guys a shot back in March. So we're going to give you some of those. But as far as what I want to see tonight, and this is not going to be a popular opinion, I don't want to see Stephon Diggs play. I don't want to see Pop Douglas play. And I don't want to see Drake May play. I want to see the starting offensive line. You just watch it there, young Cav. I saw that face. Put Dobbs in there. Have Dobbs do a bunch of 5, 7 step drops where he needs time. I want to see what this offensive line looks like. I want to see how it looks if it's not just a quick screen, quick slant. If you're going to put May in the game, man, let me tell you, you better have help for Will Campbell on that left side, and he better be getting rid of the ball quick. I really don't even want to see it. I'd rather see the offensive line, how they hold up when the quarterback is going to go down the field, when the quarterback needs like a good 3 seconds. How do they hold up? That's what I want to see.
No, I mean, I get it. I don't know if I've ever seen a team employ that strategy, but I mean, that would be interesting. Isaiah Bolden is going to rock it this season. That is Jeff's sleeper pick, his favorite New England Patriot. Got to get him a signed card for Isaiah Bolden. I listen. We're going to see that first team offense out there. Stephon Diggs, that's fine. Keep Stephon Diggs out. Pop Douglas is plenty young, right? Like that guy should be out there. He's in his 3rd year. Get him a drive. I would love to see like there's decisions to be made at this point, right? And if our offensive line is that bad that Drake May gets hurt in the first preseason game, then he's going to get hurt in the first and regular season game. So you might as well get the refs, like the reps. You cannot kid glove this roster, and because you're afraid someone might get hurt, right? I mean, you
You
have
can
to.
drop the percentages by keeping them out of the game, these games. You can drop percentages. And
Really,
speaking of Pop Douglas, once again, the old bull is going to give himself an early pat on the back, right? Kind of risky here because it hasn't actually come to fruition yet. But I said before training camp started on our last podcast that my sneaky take was Pop Douglas is going to have a better, bigger year than Stephon Diggs.
the
And
year
sure
hasn't even
enough,
started yet.
all the reports out of camp has been Pop Douglas has been the best wide receiver on the field. So I just want to get that out there. He is sneaky important. That guy could be the next Edelman. I know I shouldn't throw him with legends like Edelman. He's the next guy who should get a statue, and he absolutely should be in the Hall of Fame for his playoff performances alone. But super important guy. I just prefer not to see him. I'm not saying at all this preseason, Matt, but not the first game. Save the dress rehearsal for week 3. Maybe even get him in a little week 2. That's just my preference. I'm just a little paranoid. That's all.
I mean, this is the NFL, right? This is not the NBA. This is a team, Dad, who's going to need every single win, right? This is not Tom Brady's Patriots where we're going to get 14 wins whether we, show up for preseason or not. This team needs reps. It's an entirely new defensive scheme. It's an entirely new offensive scheme. We need Drake May out there for, I feel like, at least 2 or 3 drives, and we need to see this ball move. Yes, because if anything, you run more of a risk when the defenses are playing, you're really pinning their ears back and actually scheming more in week 1 when him getting hurt, when timing is off, execution's off, all those different things. I mean, the preseason, it's basically what Joe Milton faced last year against the Buffalo Bills. That's what today is going to be, right? No, the Washington Commanders are not going to want to give too much when it comes to their defensive schemes. It's going to be a more open field. I want to see a lot of Drake May early. I'm so excited. This offensive line. Do we know what the offensive line starters are, Dad? Have you gotten that information?
No, not yet. I mean, everyone feels like it's what's been out there, which is Campbell, Wilson, Bradbury, unfortunately. But there's a chance that Morgan Moses doesn't play tonight, and of course Owenu, because Morgan Moses, he's barely practiced. He's in and out of practices. He literally practices half the time, meaning not once every other day. He'll practice for a half a practice and leave or show up half. They got him on a special regiment because of his age. So I don't actually know. We'll have to see. The guy you want to keep an eye on in a bad way is Bradbury. That dude is not good. I'm not sure why we picked him up. I feel like it was a bit of a panic move because, we didn't have anyone to replace Andrews. And there's not much I disagree with Vrabel as far as some of his decisions go. I've been on board with just about every one of them, but one of them I do not like is I'd rather see Jared Wilson at center and get a veteran guard to be next to Campbell to help him along and get Bradbury out of there. Because the reports on Bradbury, not just last year, Pro Football Focus, but in camp, have been awful. He's been put on the ground a lot. He's been beaten a lot. The only good thing I can say about it is at least it's center. So if he gets beat bad off the jump, May should kind of
You won't
see it,
get
hopefully,
blindsided. Yeah.
and just if Will Campbell screws up 1-on-1, that's a bigger deal because now you're talking Drake May getting blindsided. So I guess if there's a silver lining to Bradbury sucking is if he gets beat, May, knock on wood, should see it and hopefully just go down or throw the damn ball away.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, Jared Wilson, I think, has been a real winner of the what's it called of the training camp, and I think something, Dad, that we should talk about real quick is this. Have you seen this yet?
Yeah, I like it. It looks like him. That was my biggest concern. Make sure it looks like him because there's been some awful statues made of pro athletes who you're like, whoa, that does not look anything like anything like him. So, you know, but it's all right. I wish they put more detail into the uniform, like made the numbers more three dimensional, and all that, so you can see it a little better. I can't. I mean, it's just like he almost looks like he's just wearing a plain shirt. But
Yeah.
I feel like they should have had him holding up a Lombardi Trophy too. Having that mantle of most Super Bowls of any player in history. But it's all right. It's good. What do you
I
think,
mean,
Matt?
this is the Will Campbell of like Will Campbell draft pick of statues. They could not have gotten more white bread and plain than this statue. This is Tom Brady.
Uh,
And Jeff, that is 1000% Tom Brady. That is the best statue face I think I have seen that they have released in the past few years. That does not
I'm
make it
grateful they got that. Yeah.
a really great statue. I mean, that Tom's face. Like, I mean, how often is he making that facial expression? I feel like there's so many other opportunities and moments in time that they could have captured and executed. The issue is the risk, right? It would have been much harder to capture him, going let's go, or like, standing up there with Lombardi, like with like the confetti coming down, and when he's holding out in front of him. Like, there's so many different moments I can think of him, that, or like a more intense look.
Absolutely.
This just is completely void of emotion. Like, that's not even like Tom Brady when he's laser focused, right? That's just
Yeah.
that's like his license
I
photo.
I know. That's a great take. It absolutely is. I know. That's why I said when you first asked me about it, without giving away how you felt, I said it's good. It's okay. And the reason why it gets a good is because it actually looks like him. They had to get that right. But you're right. But the other details I'm not crazy about either. Yeah, he should be holding a Lombardi. He should be like insane Tom Brady, like lunatic Tom Brady, like coming to kill your entire team and just rip your hearts out and eat your souls. But it's not, you know.
Yeah,
Aunt Lori jumping in here. She loves the
great
statue. I think
statue.
it's
I
good.
love it.
I think I think Matt's being a little too hard on the statue.
Auntie,
I think it's good.
Auntie, I like it, Auntie. I just remember him with just more intensity, right? Like, he was
There's no
just,
fire there. Yeah.
there's literally no fire. It's like, where's this or something? I don't know. I think it was a very nice statue, great statue. I love it. It's so nice that Auntie showed up and tuned in. Um,
Yeah.
it's
Tom just get
it's a
out of bed
statue,
there.
and
He hasn't had his coffee yet.
and I'll tell you this. I think that I'm really glad that we did it. I feel like Tom transcends every other uh, barrier when it comes to players and what they mean to their teams. Any rule that is set based on the social acceptance of what to do with players' numbers, statues, and everything in the NFL, I think goes away with Tom Brady, because he is one of one. And
Mhm.
that's why this statue makes complete sense. That's why nobody ever wearing number 12 for the Patriots makes complete sense. Versus, of course, you really can't do that for many other people because, these teams are so large. So I absolutely love that he got a statue. Absolutely love it. It's
Greatest
huge.
athlete of all
Freaking
time.
giant.
Greatest athlete of all time. And people will say Michael Jordan, blah blah blah. Well, Brady has one more championship than Jordan, okay? And he did it for a lot longer. And he did it at the hardest position in all of sports. Nothing is harder than NFL quarterback. Nothing. You name it, you're wrong. That's all
Yeah.
there is to it. And he was the very best at it in history. As far as I'm concerned, he's the greatest athlete of all time. So, yep, it is worthy of this, like, once in a hopefully franchise thing. I can't imagine them ever doing this for anyone else again.
Yeah. So that was a big thing today. They mentioned they really had a hard time scheduling that with Tom because of his broadcasting and everything. But I'm glad they got it done. I'm glad he was here for it. And it's always good to see him back in Foxborough. I know he's got a lot going on, but hopefully
Mm.
he still feels like that's home to him. And the sad part is I went to Target with my son, and I wanted to, he was going to get some sports cards with his birthday money, and they didn't have any like really good sports card boxes for basketball. They had one really good sports card box for football, And I'm like, how about we get this football box? And he's like, I don't really like football that much. And it
Yeah,
sucks. You know why?
that's a
It's because
killer.
he's literally
Yeah,
watched some of like historically worst Patriots teams that existed. Like everyone who's like, oh,
it's true.
I grew up with Grogan, I grew up with blah, blah. The last couple of years have been as bad or worse than those years, right? Like so, and that's what my son is growing up with, and we need this year to be a big year. I mean, we need Drake May to be something that like my son's never seen me like or and his cognitive understanding mind seen me get excited about football. And that's sad because there's so much to
Yeah.
get excited about with football. It's one of the best sports to watch, and I'm really hopeful this season is it. I don't know. I want it so bad.
We're usually like sneakily rooting against the Patriots, and you
Yeah.
have to do that in front of your son because,
Yeah.
we're talking like years halfway over. They're clearly not making a playoffs, and now we get a root for a high draft pick. I mean, it's how we got Drake May. It's how we got Will Campbell. It's like it just be. I think he'll catch on to it pretty quickly. They
Oh, a
start
thousand
winning, start
percent.
scoring touchdowns. Defense doesn't, isn't an actual sieve anymore. So not worried about little Jack Attack. He's going to jump
Yes.
on board once we have a reputable, like decent product that
Oh
we're used
man.
to. So
I mean,
yeah,
seriously, like
absolutely.
I mean, the Patriots have not, and Robert Kraft has not put out a product that's exciting to watch in years. And this team is something to be excited about. I know we are 10 minutes away from kickoff. I don't know how exact kickoff is, but I mean, Dad, do you want to start jumping into anything else? I know you mentioned sleepers. Do you want to talk about sleepers ahead of this game? Where do you want to go with this?
Yeah. So two guys that I've been reading a ton on are you want to look out for number 30, number 91. Okay. I'm not stating the obvious guys like Will Campbell and Jared Wilson, like guys everyone's talking about. Number 30 is DJ James, and number 91 is Elijah Ponder. These two guys, from everything I'm reading, have absolutely been wreaking havoc in camp. DJ James is a cornerback, number 30, and apparently he's been locking down Diggs, locking down some of our other guys, and it's gotten to the point where he was like a 1 in 100 chance of making a team, almost a lock now. So I know Jeff like that. This is Isaiah Bolden's competition to make the team right here. So I know you love yourself some Bolden. We all love ourselves some Bolden, but if you see number 30 having a big game, ooh, it might not bode well for Mr. Bolden. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I completely agree there, and especially if we're going to talk about the unrestricted free agents. I mean, unrestricted draft, right? Like those kind of guys. I
Mhm.
I really want to look out for. Let me find out what freaking number he is. He's the running back. Haven't heard anything about him. Larison, number
Oh, Larson,
34.
yeah, yeah.
Haven't heard anything about him from camp. I would love to see something. My prediction is that Ayaz Bolden will get 5 picks. Oh yeah, if Mac Jones is or what's that guy Peterson? Remember him? He played for like the Bills. He had like Nathan Peterson or something like that. Uh,
Like five
if
and
he
a
was out
quarter.
there, maybe Jeff, maybe.
Yeah.
But I want to see Land Larson or the Efton Chisholm guy, right? Especially if they follow what my dad said, where they get these guys out pretty early. Watch for that Chisholm kid to have a huge game. And Dobbs has been tearing people up. So if they let Dobbs out there, he was a starting quarterback last year, I think, for the team for a few weeks at least. He could make some of these young guys look really good with that second team. And this Washington team is really not that good defensively. They traded away a lot of their better edge rushers last year. And they traded Sweat to the Eagles, I think, right? And they also traded the other young kid they got away as so they don't have too much defensive talent. So I'm hopeful that our offense is going to light it up, especially with Dobbs at quarterback. The Ben Woodward's kid, if he gets in, I think we're kind of screwed. And I'm really sorry to all the skill position players that are out there with that guy. But the Larson kid and
That's a
Efton Chisholm.
that was a great point you made. I mean, if our offensive line can't block the Commanders' offensive line, we're in trouble because this is not a talented defense. That is not a talented front seven. So hopefully May has a nice crisp pocket tonight. Hopefully May doesn't even play if the old bull had his way.
Oh my gosh.
But hopefully he has a crisp pocket and he's got time and he can make some throws. That's for sure. My numbers two guy was 91 Ponder, Elijah Ponder. I mean, according to the reports, this guy he just shows up every day and he's like really hard to block. Like no one can block this guy. I think he gave Jared Wilson his like only loss in one-on-ones. They were saying. So this guy again, another guy out of nowhere. Where if you said, "Hey, what are the odds Elijah Ponder makes the team back in March?" He'd be like
Yeah.
one in a
Isaiah
thousand.
who? I mean, Elijah what? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But now this dude's got a real chance of making the team. So be on the lookout for that guy as well.
Yeah. And I'm really trying to comb through Twitter right now, but sadly everything is about this statue. I mean, I get it, but like I
Yeah,
would love for a beat writer to give us some information about, how the warm-ups are going, who's out there, what it seems like is
yeah.
like the starting uh offensive line. Uh
Let me give you
but
another a sneaky one. Teddy Bruschi's old number, 54. Truman Jones. Another guy who is an edge player, defensive lineman, who's constantly making noise in training camp. So remember those numbers 30, 54, 91. Keep on the lookout for those guys. See if they stand out. If they do, that is good for them. That means they're still trending up and could possibly make the team. So, but I don't
yeah.
know, Matt. You want to throw some grades for the draft? We never
Oh,
did that.
really really quick.
Yeah,
I want to
close.
share this. I want to share this is crazy.
Mm,
So
go ahead.
there's so somebody just dropped all 30 players that are not playing for the Commanders tonight. Wow.
Mm.
They have no Jaden Daniels, no Brian Robinson Jr., no Mariota, no Von Miller. I mean, Jonathan Jones is out, Bobby Wagner's out. Like their
So
entire
they're
team is out.
literally not playing a starter.
Dietrich
Yeah.
Wise is
Okay.
out, Lattimore, Debo Samuel, like their entire team is out tonight. Tunsil.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots have to run away with this
Let
because
me tell you, that puts a ton of pressure on the Patriots because if they don't just basically march up and down the field on offense and hold them to three downs and punt on defense, that is not good. So
I
I'm not
mean,
crazy about this. It puts a lot of pressure on the Patriots. The one thing I like about that is if May does play, he really should not have some crazy pressure. Unless Washington gets crazy and starts blitzing, seven guys or some crap like that. But yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, a little bit.
yeah, if you think about the Washington Commanders, basically anybody of note is not playing tonight. I don't
Yeah,
know, maybe it's something they're doing like with basketball where in the preseason game you play on the road, you don't really play too much, but the preseason game you play at home, you play a bit more. I'm not too sure, but that is like kind of a letdown. So yeah, you talk about grades. I don't know how much more time we have left. It looks like somebody's running on the field right now. I got an illegal stream up because I don't want to pay Charter $1 million. So listen, let's go through, Dad, and we can start from the top. And if we run out of time towards the end of the draft, we can just nix it on those guys, those later drafts. So you
well,
can
it
go
probably
first.
won't start until 7:40. So, all right. So Will Campbell, I give it a B. And it's the pick they had to make if they didn't trade down. My preference was to trade down a few slots and take what is it, Banks Jr. at left tackle and pick up some more draft capital. They didn't do it. They took the safe play at the time, which was Will Campbell. And yeah, so I give it a solid B.
Okay. I mean, Will Campbell, I'm going to give that a C. It's just like
Mm.
average. It's just like Drake May. You kind of had to do it. You didn't really go above and beyond. I'm giving that a C. It's
Would you would you give it a C though if he's been amazing at camp like a brick wall? Is that recency
yeah.
bias that you're saying that, or do you feel that way during the draft, during the actual
Oh
draft?
yeah. Even during the draft, I feel like when you grade the player, it's just like I don't think they could have done any better. I don't think they could have done any worse. It's just they took the guy they had to take. I think a lot of the fluctuating in grades comes in the later rounds. I think it was the Tom Brady statue of picks. So plain,
Okay.
nothing fancy about it.
All right. I'm cool with that. All
You
right.
want to go to the next
So
one? You go scorched
Travian
earth.
Henderson. Yep. Running back. F. Absolute F. In my mind, you don't ever take a running back in the first 3 rounds ever. And listen, the kid's been great from what I understand in camp. He's been awesome. But no, you don't take a running back that high. There
What
was a
up, Big Jeff?
guy,
Jeff Tasca.
oh,
C harsh.
Jeff Tasker in the house. Love it. C is harsh, Jeff. Jeff, we got some
Oh,
like tough professors here because I just
listen,
gave the
Jeff.
Patriots an F for Travian Henderson. All right, so no, Matt, don't. Big Jeff's right. Task is right. Don't you worry about it. I feel like C is harsh too.
I mean, it's
So
just so here's the thing. For me, it's like my grade for Elliott Wolf, right? It's like, am I gonna give him an A for drafting Drake May? No, he didn't do anything fancy. Like, even Drake May is a C, right? Like, he like in my mind, I'm grading Elliott Wolf for his job at being the general manager during the draft. He took the guy, you know, anyone would have taken, and he made the right decision. I mean, I guess I could up it. It's just kind of a wash for me. That's why I'm gonna C. It's not a bad C. It's just whatever.
yeah, no, Drake May was an A because you had to take that pick. Will Campbell. I mean, if you couldn't find a trade partner to move down a few spots and take Banks Jr. or something like I wanted to do, then yeah,
What about Jameer Gibbs?
then
It's true. Yeah.
yeah. So, but it wasn't a position of need, but there was a cornerback who was projected to go in the top 10, Johnson. Supposed to be the next lockdown corner, but there was like this slight, I don't know, this light injury problem. He ended up going at the end of the second round. We could have got him in the second round. And I know it's not a position of me, but can you imagine like a second Christian Gonzalez where Carlton Davis is our third best corner? Like, talk about locking teams down. Like, holy cow. And from
Yeah.
what I understand, he's been awesome in Arizona's camp. He's been shutting down Marvin Harrison Jr. So it's not the guy I would have wanted the most. But what I'm saying is, running back, I would have rather have taken a wide receiver there. Take
All right.
any one of the high positive needs. What do you give the Travion Henderson?
So Travion, it's tough, right? And you have to look at what's around him. And the problem with the Travion Henderson pick is the Luthen Burden kid went right after him.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so it's really hard to grade without any context of the year. Because if Kyle Williams outperforms Luther Burden, then this pick doesn't seem as bad, because a Travion Henderson is exactly what a Josh McDaniels offense needs, right? Think of Josh McDaniels offense when we were successful. What did we have, right? I mean, James White. Before James White, we had Dion Lewis. Before Dion Lewis, I forget who was our running back before then. But we've always had
Burkhead. We have
Burkhead. I mean,
We have Danny Woodhead. Yeah.
Shane Vereen, right?
Yeah.
So many of these running backs who can do so much, just like Jameer Gibbs, Jeff Unknown. I think that Travion Henderson could be, a sleeper, really, really good pick. And I mean, he's putting people on their butts, veterans on their butts. He's the best pass protecting running back in that draft. And Dad, you talked about keeping Drake May up and, clean. This guy is going to be able to do that. And especially since, I don't know if you heard, but Ramondre fumbled the ball in the scrimmage game. How embarrassing is that? How do you fumble the ball in the scrimmage when nobody's hitting you as hard as they can? So just overall, to channel Jerry Glanville, Old Bulls harsh grade trumps young calves harsh grade. Agreed. Henderson is a luxury pick. Should have addressed other needs. We should have, LeGarrette Blount wasn't really catching much. But listen, I get it. But if he performs really well, Kyle Williams performs really well, and Luther Burden does not, then you could give that pick an A.
He better be Barkley. He better be Saquon Barkley, this dude. And it's still, in my eyes, not and you watch, there was a ton. It was a run on running backs in the fourth round. They were all supposed to be just as good. And let's see how it all plays out in a year or two. All I'm saying is it wasn't necessary to pick it, not just second round, high second round. What did you give that
Yep.
for a grade, Matt?
Oh, I said a B. I gave it a
Oh,
B.
B? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Kyle Williams.
All
Kyle
right. You
Williams,
want? Yeah.
I give it an A minus. He's got ability. He's got a chance to be a poor man, Tyreek Hill. Hopefully not without the other crap. He's a good kid from what I understand, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. But he's a wide receiver, high position, like high quality need in today's NFL. You need that. And a lot of people love the pick who've watched a lot more film. I've watched plenty of highlights on him, but from a lot of people who've watched a lot of film, college film on him, they say that's a great pick. What do you give it, Matt?
Yeah. No, I think there's so many guys, especially as we move through this draft, where shortly after them, a comparable pick was taken, and we're going to be measuring these guys compared to each other, for a long time.
Yeah.
So about a handful of picks after Kyle Williams, Jalen Noel was taken. Iowa State, big body wide receiver. No, I mean, actually not big body, but a similar type wide receiver, 5'10", shifty. He went to the Texans. Kyle Williams, I mean,
What do you
we'll
give it?
see. I'll give it a B plus.
All
I've
right,
been hearing a
B
lot of
plus.
nice things about him,
Fair enough.
especially in camp. We'll see.
Jared Wilson's next. I'm not basing this on the reports of camp. I'm basing it on how I felt at the time of the draft.
Well, I want to
I would
say
have
it.
gave
I'm going to
it.
give it an A. I'm taking the Thunder. I'm
I,
giving Jared
I
Wilson an
can't.
A.
I can't give it an A because at the time of the draft, I was like B minus. I just didn't like the fact of another interior lineman when we had a billion of them from the last two drafts.
Really?
So, I mean, obviously now that's looking like an A plus. The dude has been not just a starter; he's been dominant. So, but I'm going by how I felt at the time. At the time, honest, if I'm being honest, I would have gave it probably a B minus.
I
So,
think
Matt,
that
you gave
Jared
it an A.
Wilson, yeah, I'm giving it an A. And I was, of course, again, there's two tackles that went after him, right? Both to the Raiders. So I guess we're gonna have to measure him against those guys. But he was solidified as the best center in the draft. He goes to one of those big schools my dad's loves. My dad loves when we pick guys from the SEC, Georgia. These guys
Yeah,
are the real deal, and
absolutely.
he has all the talent. Got to hope that we can get the most out of him. I think I really liked it there. I'm glad he slipped to us. I was nervous he was going to get taken,
Yeah.
but no. I
Well, I'm
mean,
glad he slipped to us now. Absolutely.
yeah,
So,
incomplete on any
yeah. Oh, that
wide receiver in McDaniel's system until they prove they can get it. Seriously, Jeff.
I wish Tasca could show up to every show because he brings up these amazing points that are so true. Again, can Kyle Williams catch on to McDaniel's system? As we know, back when he had Tom Brady, a lot of wide receivers were shunned because they couldn't catch on, especially the young guys. So many guys drafted that never could make it because they couldn't catch on to McDaniel's. Another brilliant point by Mr. Tasca. Absolutely.
No, seriously. And you have to hope that these guys come in super hungry and
Yeah.
that Josh McDaniels has hopefully grown a little bit as a coach, knowing that maybe since I don't have Tom Brady, I can't do, I can't do 100% of what I want to do. Maybe I can do 80%, right? Yeah. I
The
mean, Jeff,
Patriots are starting, and I think he just ran it back for a touchdown.
are you serious?
How far
Did
behind are
Antonio?
you? What does it say?
I'm so far. Who ran it back? Was
It's
it
saying
Henderson?
Antonio Gibson. Did he change his number?
No,
No, it
number
was
4.
Henderson. What are they talking about?
Did
The,
Henderson
the,
just run it
the,
back for a touchdown?
he just ran it back for a
Do you
touchdown.
want? Do you want to?
Good job. Good job, old bull. Well, if he does that every play time he touches the ball, I guess like I'd have
I mean,
to.
the guy's a
Yeah,
tank.
yeah, he is.
So holy crap! I mean, really, like
Yeah, do you
incredibly
have
athletic
YouTube
guy.
TV? You still have my YouTube
Uh,
TV? It's on that.
I'm
I don't
yeah.
know if you
I'm right
get it.
now. I'm watching it on an illegal stream. Okay, so
Yeah,
we're missed you guys. Been a long 2 weeks, Jeff. Hopefully everything's
miss you
going
too.
well. Your summer's coming to a close. You're doing pretty good, man. I mean, this is what to be excited about with this kid. He's explosive.
But again, Washington, are their core special teamers playing? Are they all sitting? Are these
Yeah, but
guys,
here's the
as
thing.
everyone likes
He
to
did it.
say? They
He
were.
did it
He
though.
did. He did.
He ran it back, and did he
You
make
know,
that look like an easy run back, or did he make it look like a hard run back?
honestly, Matt, it was the block. It was not to take anything away from the kid. The blocking was exceptional. Upset. Nobody came close to him. Like
Who's
nobody can. You still haven't seen it yet?
I
Holy
seen it.
cow!
I seen it.
Oh, yeah. It's
So
like
this
nobody
was
came close to him.
Borges. This was the Borealis guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did what? Just kicked a extra point?
Yeah, because I know there's
No,
some
I missed
conversation
what the
around.
keeper was.
I'm
Yeah.
watching the replay again. I mean, he breaks an arm tackle, breaks another arm tackle, you know, and just outruns everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
he broke 2 tackles
It was
there.
good. I don't know. It felt really
It
wide
was good
open.
blocking.
It was great blocking. It was.
Listen,
So.
you know, prime James White goes down to one of those tackles. They would have touched the back of his foot, and he would have went flying.
Oh man, they're putting the starters out there on defense. Oh, all
They
right. Knock on
should
wood.
stop the babying.
Please,
If they're gonna get
please,
hurt,
no injury. Knock on wood. No injuries. No injuries.
I don't
I'm
know
knocking
what
on
I read,
wood.
but they said explicitly that Vrabel
Yeah.
made this a very easy camp. And I think your
Yeah.
guy Bedard actually came out with an article saying that he hopes Vrabel doesn't live to regret that.
Yeah.
That's a
Oof.
terrible kick.
So you're way behind on me.
Yeah, I am pretty far behind, but it's free. I'll tell you that. I'm not out $100+ to
Hold on.
charter.
Tell me when they're about to snap the ball, and I'll
Okay.
unpause it.
I mean, they're just showing the like who's on the thing. Are you on first down or are you on second down?
First down, I'm talking. Tell me when they're about
Okay.
to snap the ball.
All right.
Tell me when they snap it.
I'll tell you
All
when.
right.
Okay.
And then we could sync up.
20. So the they are about to snap it right now. They snapped it. He threw it. The guy dropped it.
So now I'm a little behind you.
Go up a little bit.
That was a terrible throw. So yeah. So who they got? They got Austin out there starting. Who's the other corner? These kind of big deals.
There's your guy, the Connerly guy, the tackle, Connerly.
Oh yeah, I did like him. There's 54. They already have 54 out there. The Truman Jones guy I've been hyping up on the edge.
That's a false start. Should have been a false start.
Keep an eye on him.
Tackle. Hawkins. They got to make him go 3 and out here. Like you said, the pressure on this team to look like they're outclassing the Commanders is massive.
I mean, I would hope so.
Look at the left tackle. He jumped off the first time. No, he's good this time. Keon White, I don't know what you're doing, Keon White. Oh, that guy, he got hit in the hands.
Oh, that's not good. Come on, Austin. Don't be celebrating, dude. You got beat.
Yeah, that was horrendous. Wash should have had a first down. Yeah, I completely agree. That was embarrassing. They literally hit him in the hand.
There? Who broke through there?
They said Farms, the 4th round pick.
Was it Farms? Nice. No, that's Tonga. That's my Tonga guy who you gave me crap for. Who I said?
Why does McCourty keep getting this stuff wrong? Like they keep getting these players wrong.
Yeah,
who's back
my
for this?
free agent pickup I had ranked way too high according to you.
Don't return this. Don't return this. Marcus Jones. Surprised they have Marcus Jones back there.
Yeah. All right, they got Drake May in. Is he still throwing the ball around and jogging to the huddle? Is that what you have it on?
Yeah, he's jogging.
What's he doing?
And now he's just got to the huddle right now.
Oh,
now showing
we're
some
really
old lady.
good. Man, she's like your dad's age, so knock that crap off.
Some decrepit old lady.
You better watch it.
Look like a pile of dust.
This has to be a run here, I would assume. Yeah.
Is that Ramondre starting?
Line. Is that Morgan Moses? No, they got my other guy at right tackle. All right.
But when who's in there?
That was going to be I was going to gloat about the Marcus Bryant pick, 52. They got him in at right tackle, so no Morgan Moses. We didn't think he'd
There's
play tonight. We
Bradbury
said
in the
that in the
middle.
pregame. Yep. So everything I predicted was right about this. The exact start. I didn't think Moses would play.
Look
I
at
did
Matt
not realize
Collins.
though that they would have Bryant.
Matt
Nice.
Collins looks surprised that they're taking his picture.
Yeah. Is he actually playing? He's barely practiced. That dude's
Yeah,
barely
he's playing.
practiced.
He's on the field right now. He's at the top.
Yeah, that's him, the tall dude.
Come on.
Yeah.
Please don't go 3
Come
now.
on, guys. I know, right? Everyone okay? Everyone springs up. That's good. That's good. I know. Don't
They
go
got to get
3
the
and out.
first round.
Like, holy cow.
McCourty's talking about the aggressiveness, the attitude. Yeah, it's gonna sure running the ball twice, but if you just freaking get stopped in 3 runs,
I'm okay with a lot of runs. I don't know what this offensive line is going to look like.
there we go.
You
Did
got to hold
Ramondre
that
almost
ball,
fumble that?
Stevenson.
Did he almost
Oh,
fumble that?
No, he didn't. He
Oh, it
almost
looked
fumbled
like he
that.
did.
You just
Look
trying
at
to
the
cause
end.
trouble? Is that what you're
It's down
trying
by
to
his
do?
crotch. Watch. Yeah.
All right, I
Let's
got to
see.
give Bradbury a credit there.
Yeah,
Give
he did
credit where
almost
it's
fumble
due.
that thing. Go ahead.
He had a nice block there. Did he almost fumble?
I don't know. Maybe I'm
I don't want to
crazy.
touch
Maybe
it.
I miss.
Yeah. Don't go by any of the numbers there. Bradbury actually had a nice block there. We're in the shotgun. Here we go. Get rid of it quick, May. Get rid of
Henderson's
it
out
quick.
there. Screen to Henderson.
Yeah,
Who
that's
was
going
that?
over.
Was that Campbell that let that go?
Well, no, he blocked and he released like he's supposed to. I think the defense just read that. He just read it. And good coaching. Washington's, they're probably saying, listen, they're not going to let May hold the ball long. Look for a lot of screens, a lot of quick slants, stuff like that. So be on the lookout for it. And Josh McDaniels, he calls a lot of screens in general.
No, he does.
They're just better designs. They're better design screens
There's
than what we
Douglas.
saw from OC last
Second and
game.
long.
Yeah.
Look at that time.
All right. Will Campbell did pretty good. Decent pocket.
Decent pocket. That was an amazing pocket.
Bit. Yeah. No, it was a good pocket. Yeah. Campbell got pushed back a little bit, but he held his ground. He's good at recovering. Like he gets beat a little bit or starts to go backwards a little. He's good at recovering because he has elite footwork. So
I'll tell you this:
the probably biggest reason why you take him number 4. He's better
last year I did not see May
lineman.
have that much time once.
Probably not. Yeah. 3rd and 7. Come on. Oh boy. That's not good. And that's Campbell's guy.
Did Campbell get beat like that? You can rewind better than I can't rewind at all.
Yeah, they'll show the replay. He didn't get beat right off the jump, but oh goodness.
It's a fumble.
Can we show the protection? Like, please show the protection.
Is Campbell getting smoked like that? Jackson, you got to turn that off.
I mean, I don't know because I don't want to go back because you and I are synced up, but I'm pretty sure that was Campbell's guy.
Oh, who's blew that up? 97? Is that Williams? Milton Williams?
Yeah. He made him bounce outside, and then Ellis basically finished him off, rode him out of bounds.
That wasn't Ellis. That was Spillane, right?
No, 53 is Ellis. Spillane's 14. He's 14. I hope you're not going by the McCourtys because they've gotten every number wrong pretty much today. Good speed there by the kid, but that was Milton Williams that broke through.
Another Milton Williams push. Oh, you got crushed by Keon White.
Both White and Williams just plowed their guys.
Yeah, Williams literally had his guy in the QB's lap. Back-to-back plays.
That's great pressure. Good sign there. which they should be doing against the backup offensive line. So it'd be way more alarming if they were holding their ground against our guys. That's for sure.
95. Oh, that's Tonga.
Tonga, yeah. There's Milton Williams again, a high price free agent, the number one most important free agent. You remember the old bull said it, not just because he's the highest paid, for other reasons. You need him to be dominant so no one can double Barmore. And the Patriots, if another big ticket free agent comes available, they're not gun shy to pay him money because Milton Williams didn't live up to the contract. So super important. Here goes the field goal.
And he missed.
And that's a miss.
7-0.
All right. Defense, with the exception of that one play where Alex Austin kind of didn't get burnt, but not great coverage. Great job by the defense so far. Defense, good run blocking. Not he had one really good pocket, so that was good to see. But apparently we're just going to protect Will Campbell and not show any replays.
Go
We're just
back.
going to show if May fumbled or not.
Why don't you go back and then we'll fix it later?
All right, I'll go back. It's just hard to sync it up. All right, here we go. Line it up. Henderson's in there. Let's see how long Campbell holds his block. Okay, so no, he rode his guy inside. It wasn't Campbell. What happened is they did a cross. The two guys crossed and they didn't adjust. Yep. So it was like a pick set for Wilson. It's kind of a nice play by Washington. So Campbell didn't really get beat. So that's good news. Basically, you got two rookies over there though, and they got tricked by the cross, by two guys crossing each other. So a bit of a bummer. They're gonna need to work on that.
Yep.
Matt, let me know when the game comes on.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm really, disappointed in what we've kind of had so far. Like, I mean, that offense looking not great. I mean,
against the backup defense.
Backup defense in a big way.
They had three good runs in a row, but run blocking shouldn't be a problem. They have good run blockers. Even the Bradbury guy, he's like an average run blocker, a terrible pass blocker.
Game's on.
All right, so what are you seeing?
I see
in the huddle.
Yeah, they're in the huddle. I'll tell you when the play clock starts running down. Still at 25. They're showing the trophies or the banners. All right. Play clock is moving. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Hiked it. Pitch to Travion. Wow. Oh, my goodness. You see that?
Oh, don't tell me it's coming back. Don't tell me it's coming back. I saw a flag.
It was on Campbell. Did you see the burst through that hole?
Yeah. He's fast.
Personal foul.
Face mask.
Oh!
All right.
Good to see Brian out there. Yes, Matt, agree. O should look better against the third string. Jeff, how do you feel about that Travion Henderson kid? I mean, that's like shades of Dion Lewis, this guy.
That's good blocking, though. But Jeff Tasca, I was telling you how brilliant Jeff Tasca was. One of my hot takes was because of Jeff Tasca with Marcus Bryant, the seventh round tackle they drafted. He's the one who turned me on to him. He's like, hey, remember the right tackle that went in the top 10? What was his name? I forgot. In the draft.
Oh, in the top 10?
Mambo or something. Yeah.
Oh, Mambao, yeah.
Jeff was like, who the heck was the left tackle?
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Jeff was like, who the heck is the left tackle that talented kid could not take over for? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a great point. So I went back and I watched Mambu's highlight reel when I was really watching Marcus Bryant, and he was solid, really good. That was another A+ pick for me. Patriots had 2 other Fs, by the way, on their report card, but we didn't get to that, so they got spared my wrath. See, May's going to make a better throw there. Hollins is super tall. You just got to that. You can't throw that out of bounds. You got to give him a chance.
Oh, May.
Big pocket
Get
there.
down, get down,
Slide.
get down. Nice.
Holy cow, slide, May. Jeez.
Scary.
Pretty good
Running
pocket
for
there.
first down. Yeah, it's great pocket.
You couldn't tell the pocket on the deep pass because he just basically flung it as soon as he got it. But Will Campbell did his job there. He looked good.
Bryant did his job. And,
Yep.
May is the type of quarterback where doing that to the pocket is actually really good.
Yeah.
Here's Kyle Williams. I don't know if this is his first snap or.
So here we go.
Little play action.
Snapping it from No, they gave it to him, Ramondre.
Is Campbell down the field on top of a guy?
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's way down there. He's good. He's amazing feet and he's fast.
No,
He's
I know, but
probably
he
the
just
number one
drove a
reason.
guy back that much.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good run blocker. Really good run blocker. He's built like a pyramid. He's got no shoulders, no length in his arms, but he's like really solid down low. Looks like he's huffing and puffing there a little bit. All right, now. Hasn't been any Josh McDaniels like 5 yards in cuts. A lot of
Here we
screens.
go.
Oh, look
Are
at
you kidding me,
Henderson.
Dad? Dad, you are gonna eat your words with this kid. Oh man,
it's still getting an F on that pick.
Is he gonna be my dad's next Patriots jersey? That's the question. Look at this.
It's against
breaks that tackle.
Against backups. Is
that Kyle Duggar tackling him right there?
You know what? You can get a running back in the 4th round and do the same thing pretty much. So
all right, show me one.
That's why it's still an F. We'll see. That's an argument we have to wait next year for. Next year, we'll see what the other rookies who would that running backs in the 4th round.
Jackson, let's watch. Let's see if they score a touchdown here. Come on, guys.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Score one for Jackson. Get in there. It's okay. We got a few more chances.
Get Henderson back in. Get Henderson back in.
Get my dad's favorite player, Henderson, back in. I don't think Henderson's going down with that first tackle.
I like the kid. I like that he's talented. He's good. It's the spot. High 2nd round pick. It's like a late 1st round pick. You don't pick running backs there ever. Ever. This kid better be Saquon Barkley, and I'm still not going to be really happy, to be honest with you. No, they got the kid in there. No, they got Stevenson back. I'm surprised we haven't seen the Josh McDaniels 5-yard in cuts like the Edelman routes at all. Oh, that looks like pass interference.
Come on.
He was on his back.
I mean, I like the throw placement.
Come on, Hooper. There was no separation at all, man. Either he got grabbed or he just got covered by a backup linebacker. Oh, Diggs isn't playing, is he? Is he playing? I haven't seen him. All right, good. We don't have Diggs in there. Good pocket again.
Jackson, it's a touchdown. F is in favorite. That is true, Jeff. Tasca. F as in favorite. I love it. Touchdown, baby.
F is in fail. Failing grade there.
Patriots going to be good this year.
Get ready, Jack Attack. Get ready.
Get ready. Papa
Another good pocket there, though.
Patriots year.
That was a good pocket. Yep.
Look at that. Campbell getting his guy downfield. And those type of blocks.
Another good pocket.
Those type of blocks are so good with the quarterback like Drake May. We're facing the Washington Commanders.
Wow, they were good last year.
Yep.
Is this a different kicker? No, it's still Borregales. Still same guy. 37.
I don't pay attention to kickers.
Yeah. Look at this. Whoop, whoop.
I don't even know what he is. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. May is sneaky fast.
That's
He is
what Daddy
sneaky
looks like when
pal.
I play football against you. I can just kind of walk in easy.
No, that's right.
F is in favor. Come on, Tasca. Don't let me down like that.
I mean, let's be honest. Could this kid have had any better of a start to the game? The Henderson kid?
Actually not. He looks amazing. He does.
Holy
Still don't take him
smokes.
in the second round. I'm sorry. don't
But
take him
I
in the
think
second
I think
round.
the important part is if there's a skill position player that went after him that you and I had in mind that does really well, then I guess like it's a bad pick. But if if that Burden kid, the Luther Burden kid, ends up being a bust, then I really don't know who else would have been a better pick there.
Well, I don't know. But I can tell you this. There's only one guy in the history of the NFL that I would ever take with a second round pick, and that's Barry Sanders. Because Barry Sanders, it doesn't matter what the offensive line is. It doesn't matter. He just transcended running backs. He was absolutely special. He was a game changer. He just was on terrible teams constantly, unfortunately. But he's the only guy. Otherwise, I don't care. Emmitt Smith, one of the most overrated running backs in the history of the NFL. Hell no, wouldn't take him.
Situ could have rushed for 16,000 yards behind the Cowboys' offensive line.
Yeah. Guy was 5 yards down the field before anyone could even sniff him. It was ridiculous.
Here's the thing. Just from
I got nothing against the kid now. Nothing against him. He's clearly a good running back. You can see that already.
It's just one of the things I loved about Dion Lewis is when he played, it looked like he was playing in 1.5 speed, right? And everybody else was playing in normal speed. Jaden Daniels, when we watched, his clip, that's what this kid looks like out there. He looks like he's, an adult playing with kids, and he's just hitting those holes with some speed that we haven't really seen in a while. So I love that.
What he looks like to me is Adrian Peterson, and I think you might have been too young to appreciate Adrian Peterson. He looks like Adrian Peterson to me.
Oh yeah, I liked Adrian Peterson. I could never get him in fantasy football.
Good vision, knew when to cut, and that's how we got those long touchdowns, man. That guy had a knack for knowing when to turn it upfield when he could just see the hole develop and just go. So not a big juker. Adrian Peterson wasn't a huge juker like Barry Sanderson or Dion Lewis. This kid isn't either. He's got good instincts. He's got good speed. He's decisive. He makes his cut and he goes. He's powerful. But I just don't take him in the second round. That's it.
The one thing I don't like about this is that we've had no wide receiver action whatsoever. Like
none.
It's shades of last year with a better line, with a better running back group. We just look so similar to last year, where the wide receivers are just doing nothing.
It's a push in the back. That's definitely coming back. I'll never understand pushing in the back. It's just the easiest. Next to face masks, nothing is easier to pick up by a referee than a push in the back. Like, it's just so dumb.
No, I agree. Good player, but as a draft pick, he's the cherry on top. Pats needed more foundation pieces, not high drafted. Listen, I get it, Jeff.
Right.
I mean, the
Jeff's
point,
right.
He's
Jeff the guy
right.
you take when you're on the verge of a Super Bowl. Like, you're on the verge of a Super Bowl, and you know what? The one thing you don't have is an explosive running back, and we're the Super Bowl favorites next year. I guess, I still wouldn't take him in the second round, but take him there. But you're right, Jeff. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, I completely agree. The fact that he's here and he's playing like this, it makes it feel a little bit less painful. Come on, make a tackle.
They got Williams out of the game. I'm happy for that. Looks like they got Barmore out of the game. Happy for that. They still got Keon White in. A little surprised at that.
Keon White is one of the most overrated Patriots in history.
He is. He is. He's not a superstar. He thinks he is.
That guy has so much fanfare and mythos around him, and he's literally done nothing.
No, I know. That's true.
I want him that. I feel like he has to have a massive year.
Starts. Yeah. He gets off the good starts. He had 4 sacks in the first 2 games last year, and he did nothing the rest of the year. He had one more sack. Keon White. Let's see who else is in there. Looks like Farmer's in there. Tonga's in there.
Spillane is still in there.
We still got
Marcus
most of our
Jones is still in there.
starting. Oh man,
Keep it-
this is not good. Come on, guys. Jeez.
Oh man, number 30. That's James. That's DJ James. That's not even Isaiah Bolden. Come on.
DJ James is the guy I said to watch out for, but is in coverage. He's been like a lockdown corner.
Where's Kyle Duggar out
Just-
there? We need
just-
someone to miss another tackle.
Splain's out there too. Splain's out there. Come on. And Ellis is still out there. Guys, like, be better. Come on. Give it up 9 yards on a rush. That's better, but he got the first down. That's that Truman Jones guy I told you about, 54. Tonga's out there though. They shouldn't be giving up runs with him, big runs with him out there. I can't go back. I don't want to get unsynced with you again. I'd like to go back and see whose fault that 9-yard run was.
Oh, it's
Shouldn't
like
be giving
4
up
people in the
9-yard runs to
tackle.
backups. Should not be. But there was a pretty big hole there too. Oh, that's the problem with Jones. He's short. He's short.
Oh man, where's that for us?
That's the problem with Jones. He's short.
4 people are joining. Oh man, a bunch of people are joining.
DJ, that's Bolden's competition. DJ James. Remember I said that.
Oh, what I wanted to bump Bolden off the team. Yeah,
Oh, he
Jeff,
did lose
this
the ball.
DJ James, poor guy, is getting, there's a guy from Canada preying on his downfall. Doesn't even know him.
That's not
Oh,
nice.
that
Jeff.
ball's out. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was out. Why? You that far behind?
Yeah, I'm starting to lag behind. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. No, they called it back.
I know they call it back.
Let
now.
me
It's
know
a
when they
false start.
let me know when they show Rabel. Let me know when they show Rabel.
Now they did. That's Rabel.
Okay. All right, I got it. Honda still hasn't come in the game yet. I wish they kind of put him in early, but he'll probably end up playing almost the second half. Oh my God, they put Milton Williams back in? Why are they putting him back in? Oh man. Who else is in there?
Man, this team can't catch.
No, right?
Really, nothing. Like, wow, Jeff, you called it.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Did DJ Williams get like an interception?
Oh no, we're a little behind.
Oh my goodness. Tasca. I think we're getting some spoilers. Where's number
Tonga,
30?
they got
Top of the screen?
They keep putting Tonga in there on third down. Probably
Top
to
of the
prevent
screen. Did
draw plays?
Travion Henderson make an interception? Oh, there he goes.
Oh snap!
DJ
The
James.
old bull! The old bull! Called it again!
Look at, he dropped the ball. Was he Ramondre Stevenson? Come on.
Don't be a hater, Matt. No one likes a hater.
Look at this.
Read the defense. Oh, Jeff Unknown. I'm sorry, bud. That's not good. That's not good for your guy.
Jeff's going to be writing a letter to the Lions GM. We got to sign this Isaiah Bolden kid.
Yes, get Bolden in here. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's why you tune into the show, to get this insight. See? I told you. DJ
Well, you
James,
named
he's
every
making the team.
undrafted. You named every undrafted rookie they had, and so it's hard not to,
No,
be a
I
little
did
right.
not. I did not. I didn't even talk about Chisholm or Larison like you did. I talked about the guys, Ponder, the Truman Jones guys. He doesn't have a sack, but he's shown up on a few plays, a few tackles. So I'm having a brain fart. What's Barmore's number again?
Is it 92? Oh wait, yeah, wait.
No, it's not 92.
90.
Okay. So that's right. He wasn't in there, thank goodness. They put Williams back in the game. I thought he would have been done for the night. Interesting.
So
I don't know, Matt. Have you seen enough? Do you want the starters out? I want the starters out.
Dobbs is coming in. I just
He
got
is?
that confirmed from Taylor Kyles on Twitter. Dobbs is back in. Drake May's night is over.
All right. I
All
like
right.
that.
I think my night has to be over here too soon. Here, if you want it, Dad, you can keep going, or we can both call it if you want.
No, you can go.
All right, cool. Thanks everybody. Give me a text, Dad, when you're done watching the game. I'll see everybody next week for another pregame or something. Bye. Go Patriots.
Go Patriots. All right. So the old Bull's gonna get caught up here. Let's see. 1st and 10. Dobbs just bobbled the snap. Still got Stevenson in there. It's poke. I see different offensive line, man. Probably doesn't bode well for Stevenson that he is in the game with the backups. Who else? They still got Bradbury in there. All right, so strange. I feel like Vrabel is trying to tell us something here. If you're a starter and you're still in the game, I need to see more, and you need to prove something to me. So, because Ramondre Stevenson's still in there, and Bradbury, two guys who are, as far as I'm concerned, are on thin ice. They're still in the game. And Big Jeff Tasca, boy, it looks like he's at left tackle. I love it. I think he just buried someone too. Nice. And Jeff, if you're still there, that was going to be one of my hot takes is next year, the offensive line could possibly be on the left side, Will Campbell at left guard, Jared Wilson at center, and Marcus Bryant at left tackle because he has all the measurables. So arm length is not a problem with that dude. He is a monster. So let's see how he fares here, mostly in pass blocking. Man, Gibson getting time with the backups. I don't know if that means he's on thin ice. We'll have to see. Cole Strange in with the backups. You better shine. You better shine. They haven't even put Ben Brown in for Bradbury. So Bradbury, that I'm telling you, that means something that Ramondre Stevenson was in with this group and Bradbury was. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Man, we're just gonna run the ball. See what the pass protection. So Brown is in there playing one of the guard positions. He's a sneaky sleeper to be our starting center. I'll have to go back and watch the game film on Bradbury to see how he did starting. I couldn't really focus on the entire offensive line. I was mostly focusing on Will Campbell for obvious reasons. So looks like we got a pass coming up here. They're in the shotgun unless it's a draw. Nope. It's so we can't even gauge if there was good pass protection there because basically Dobbs just got it and flung it to Baker, who fade route was completely blanketed. I get it. Like you're supposed to throw the fade even if the guy's kind of covered, but not crazy about that call. I want to see a play where Dobbs has to stay in the pocket and what some of these guys look like. I'm focusing on left tackle 52 because that could be your future left tackle with Will Campbell getting kicked to left guard and being the best guard in the league. Ah, that's not good. Behind Williams. What a shame. Go for it. What do you do? Kick a chip shot field goal? Who cares? Go for it. Well, Larison's in there. We get to see number 34 get the ball soon. Probably the next set of downs. The highly talented undrafted free agent. No Chisholm yet. We haven't seen had a Chisholm sighting. He was the other guy everybody was geeked up about. Well, I know they're using both kickers because 37 was in earlier. I don't know which one this is. That's Borgala. So Romo had the last extra point. Well, let's see what happened here. Did Williams get separation? He beat his guy. Yeah, he beat him. Just a bad throw. What a shame. Jeff, yep. Gibson in two. You're right, Jeff. I don't know if that's great for Gibson that he's in there with the twos. He didn't get any snaps with the starters. But yeah, I like that lineup too, Big Jeff. I hope they keep Brian in for a while because I want to see that man operate. I want to see what he looks like. Could they do a couple of deep dropbacks so we can see that? Yep. Yeah, it was. Matt said that too, Jeff. They were kind of a disappointment on the wide receiver front tonight. We didn't see very much. I thought, Pop Douglas, especially against backups, would have shined on this stage, but I don't know. Maybe they were tough to tell without going back and look at the tape. But yeah, Dobbs late on the throw, ended up having to throw it behind him because there was a defender getting about to cut into the passing lane. So, all right, the starters need to be out of there now, Vrabel. Enough. End of the first quarter. I don't want to see our high price defensive tackle Milton Williams on the field again. Don't want to see that. Highest paid Patriot in history, even higher paid than that guy I'm watching right now, Tom Brady. As crazy as that sounds. But there's the true team player, always taking a team friendly deal. Never the highest paid quarterback in the league. I mean, he's just what's not to love. God, we're so blessed as Patriots fans to have had him. Just unbelievable. What are the odds? And a 6th rounder to boot. Jason Maynard. Holy crap. Where the hell have you been? Good to hear from you, bud. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yep. All out of saran wrap. Hard to tell live. Tight and close camera angles. Yeah, Big Jeff. What are you going to do? Not a good throw there by Dawes, but hey, Kyle Williams did his job. The initial move off the line of scrimmage was good. Brady wrap. That was good. So, he beat his guy. He had separation. Plenty of room there. Dobbs has to put that in there quick, and that's an easy touchdown. Absolutely. Rick and Tom with all his plastic surgery. Looks younger than what he did when he was 21. He had a chubby face. Let's see. Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely. It was an honor to watch him all those years. Greatest athlete in sports history. I don't care what anyone says. Even greater than Jordan, as great as Jordan was. When you're the best quarterback in history, you're the best in all of sports because that is the toughest position in all of sports. That's for sure. So I can't hear what he's saying. I don't even know if the game's going on right now. Tom Brady, folks. Good thing my son's not here. He'd call that blonde lady super old, like he did the poor woman earlier. Young punk. Oh, that was Brian Hoyer, fellow bald man like me. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Why is Milton Williams still in the game? What is going on? We still have starters in the game? Come on, man. I feel like we're just asking for it. We're asking for an injury, knock on wood. No injuries. Come on, Vrabel. Playing with fire here. Look at all the starters still in the game. Oi. Oh, Marcus Jones not having a good game. He got lucky with that incomplete pass earlier because that guy caught it on him. He high pointed the ball, beat him up top, and he just got beat in the slot there too by probably a not a third round, third string guy because that's who's Washington's got their second and third string guys in there right now. So come on, defense, button it up. Good defense. That's better. That's better. Jones definitely on there. McCourty brothers butchering all the numbers and players earlier. Wow, I am blown away by that. Milton Williams is still in there. Truman Jones, I get. He's like a no name who's battling to make the team. Yeah, White is still in there. Spillane's still in there. Ellis. Oh, not crazy about this. All right, just have to keep knocking on wood and keep our fingers crossed that there's no injuries out of this. Patriots are making me paranoid. I mean, Vrabel is aware that we have two more preseason games, right? Like this isn't the only one. Oh boy. Oh, Jeff Tasca, great minds think alike. I was just saying the same thing, and now I'm reading your comment. Yep, get the starters out. Plus only three. But there's still two more games. Right, got to see the bottom of the roster. All right, well, it's another stop. Hopefully, this is it. Hopefully, that's the last that we see of them. I would have liked to have. I mean, if you're going to do this, I would have liked to have seen the starting offensive line a little longer. I didn't want to see May in there too long. That's for sure. But it would have been nice to see the starting offensive line longer. It is weird, Jeff. Absolutely. I don't get that. It's like Vrabel not happy with them at practice or something. Here's Chisholm returning punts. Damn, that was kind of a late hit. There it is. There's the flag. Might be a little behind everyone. All right, should be Chisholm time here. Supposedly he got off the head of what the most amazing spring in the history of undrafted free agents. He's cooled down a little lately. He hasn't been mostly with the second and third stringers. Hasn't got any first team reps. So, just like way out of bounds. Like, what is that? Dude should possibly get thrown out of the game. That was so late. It's like intent to injure there. I think he had like 3 full steps out of bounds. I don't know what are they doing here? It's a preseason game. Very unnecessary delay. Make a damn call and get this lined up. Let's go. No. Apparently they didn't know how to call offset penalties. We're not going to go to commercial after all that, are we? The statue my son was so disappointed in. The plain Jane statue. So that's the thing, Big Jeff. They don't do that anymore. They cut everyone basically after the the last preseason game. I don't think they do 2 cuts anymore. I think it's just all of one. I mean, I could be mistaken on that. I'll have to Google that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 1 cut down date. They go from 90 to 53, Jeff. So kind of not great for the players, right? Like, so, I mean, I would hope teams, if they know, hey, we're definitely cutting this guy, would cut him early to give him a chance to, catch on with another team. So players probably are not crazy about that, but yeah, we hold on to every one of them until that 3rd preseason game. But it has its benefits as well. Guy pops at the end of camp, gives you a decision. You get an injury at the end of camp, and the guy you cut like 2 weeks ago already got picked up by someone else. That's not great. So trying to think of anyone else I want to see. I still haven't want to see number 91, Elijah Ponda. Heard great things about him. Seen plenty of my other 2 sleeper guys. DJ Jones getting an early interception, DJ James making me look really good. Elijah Ponda still hasn't got in. And then Truman Jones made a couple tackles, didn't get any sacks or anything like that, so nothing huge. Yeah. Kind of a strange change, Jeff. I mean, they used to have 3 cut down dates. They went from like 3 to 1. All right, so here we go. A little bootleg. Bell from last year. A guy who has not used that 1 year experience to separate himself from the 3rd tight end. Apparently, from all reports, it's Hunter Henry, Hooper Austin. Austin Hooper, and all of the other tight ends are just not making a mark whatsoever. So, and the Dupree guy, they got Swinson. Yeah, Swinson I want to see too. And one of the undrafted free agents the Patriots signed, the Dupree guy, he was like one of the highest paid undrafted free agents because he's supposed to be an elite blocker and a pretty decent receiving tight end. Apparently, he's been just a huge disappointment, which is a shame. So, well, probably get put on the practice squad and, maybe, I don't know, a year under his belt, he shows something next year. But yeah, Swinson, I'm looking forward to seeing Swinson. More Farmer, the guy Jay drafted, what everyone was excited about. Man, that's the second bobble I've seen Dobbs have after the snap. So our guy, Jeff Tasca, is still in there. Marcus Bryant. I mean, like even the pass on the previous play was still not a pocket. I want to see these guys block and form a pocket. Give the quarterback time. Could I see what Marcus Bryant looks like as a left tackle blocking somebody for 3 seconds? Is that asking too much? Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Completely sealed him off. The guy didn't stand a chance. I love it. Let's see more of that. Not a great throw by Dobbs there. Chisholm. You want to make the team, man. I know that's a tough catch. It wasn't a great throw. You still want to catch that. Come on, Dobbs. You're supposed to be a veteran here. That's an easy pitch and catch. Not great. No. Welcome to the NFL, Larison. Sure, you probably broke that tackle in college and went for another 20 yards. You're in the NFL now. Yeah, Jeff. They did not They did not get a tight end to put in the pipeline for the future, that's for sure. Yep. I'd like to see Conley too, see if he's more mobile than that new statue. Ooh, that's a long kick. Who was that? Is that Romo? Oh man, he's making it hard on the 6th-round kid. He's making it tough on Borregales. No kidding. 57-yarder. Well done, Romo. Patriots might have a dilemma there. Who are they going to keep? Oh, yep. But Jeff, you're right. I want to see Swinson. I want to see Farmer. A couple of guys who slid in the draft that everybody said the Patriots got steals in the 4th and 5th round. Fortunately, one of the draft picks from last year, Dio, the last cornerback taken in the Patriots draft, it's really had a good camp, started to pop, and fortunately, tore his ACL. He's out for the year. So, we didn't get anything from last year's draft besides Drake May. So that's a shame because we could have used some players. Just about everyone else is possibly not going to be on the team because they're going to get cut almost a year later. I mean, they'll probably keep some of the players just because of roster. They have to fill some of those holes. Damn, those hits directly to the hips scare. Oh, yeah, the crap out of me every single time. Absolutely. I know they have padding, but man, that looks awful. Jeff, I know. Let me tell you, I don't think NFL players wear much padding on their hips. Back in high school, when the old Bull played, we had hip pads. We had a tailbone pad. It all was like on a belt, and the hip pads, and you put them underneath your football pants. NFL players, I don't think they wear hip gear. Yes, that's all right, Jeff. Tell Jasmine I said hi. Hello. Sorry about Brad Marchand again. So, it's always good having you in here, Jeff Unknown. Super appreciate you, especially when you jump in and help me and the young calf out. Lord knows we need the help. That's for sure. So, how much time is left in the half? I did commit only to the first quarter, but there's still 10 minutes left. They're showing both kickers. Got a competition here. When the undrafted guy nails a 57-yarder, Borregales, you better bring your A game. That's for sure. We'll see if he gets a shot. The pressure's on him now. And Woodson, our 4th-round pick, just blew that dude up on special teams. We should get to see him in there now. Possible Devin McCourty. I mean, I know Devin McCourty's been gone for a while, but he could be the first true heir to Devin McCourty. Patriots have patched that up. They haven't really replaced that free safety position. They have guys try. Duggar was terrible at it. Peppers is not good at it. They're more in the box safeties. But Woodson could be the guy who takes out over that free safety position, that deep safety for a while. Big Jeff, speaking of drafting kickers, what do you think of drafting kicker and punter like Belichick's still here? Jeff, I didn't want to give it away in case we did a draft. We're able to finish the draft segment. But after I gave the Henderson pick an F, I said there was 2 more Fs. I didn't say what they were. Well, you know what? Now that you bring it up, the kicker is an F and the long snap is an F. Sorry, you just don't draft those positions. 6th, 7th round picks, they hit. You take real players at real positions. I'm sorry, you just do. Because you never know. Tom Brady, 6th-round pick. You don't waste 6th and 7th round picks on kickers, long snappers, period. That's all there is to it. So I actually it's a good draft as far as I like the Campbell pick. I like the Williams pick. I mean, I'm really loving the Wilson pick now. I love the Swinson pick, the Farmer pick. But man, I F to the Henderson pick, picking a running back in the second round, high second round, and then a kicker and a long snapper. No, 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 no. You sign those guys. When the draft's over, target the best kicker who didn't get drafted and bring him into camp. Target the best long snapper who didn't get drafted, bring him into camp. Don't use draft picks on those guys. I did not like that one bit. So Gibbons is finally in the game, inside linebacker. A lot of people thought he'd be starting next to Spillane, but that is not the case. He is clearly in a backup role because he's just seeing the field for the first time. Truman Jones got a couple passes caught on him. I mean, he was tight on the guy. He was close on both of the passes, but still completions on him. He is right there though. He doesn't get, from what I could see, he doesn't get burnt with his like clear separation. He's going to make the quarterback earn that throw. So let's see. Map who's in there at linebacker. It is Pond to 91. Hopefully we get some third and long to see his pass rushing ability. Because from what I'm hearing is he's a really good potential pass rusher. I know Farmers, I believe, is 94, but he might not be playing anymore because he did play with the starters. So where is Swinson? I'd like to watch some of his snaps. Well, I mean, 92 for Farmer. Sorry about that. Just had a brain fart there. Oh, they got Jennings in with this unit. Again, that doesn't bode well for Jennings playing on the second unit this far in. Austin. I don't see Swinson in there yet. Landry didn't play tonight. That's understandable. Trying to think if there's any of the surprises that we haven't seen in the game yet. Ponda get a little pressure off the edge there. He didn't get to the quarterback though. There's my guy Woodson. I was just talking him up and he gave up they got Gallup in the game this late, so he might not be making the team. Remember him? He was like a decent wide receiver at one point for Dallas. Nice coverage there by Battle. All right. Austin's getting a lot of time. He's our third cornerback, basically. Kendrick Bourne, good luck making the team. That's right. Chasen didn't play tonight. Clavon, it's at a huge camp, really good camp, from what I understand. Duggar, invisible like always. I mean, it just could be the most overpaid player in the league. It's ridiculous. Oh, good recovery, Austin. You had a quarter of a step on him. He stayed with him and knocked the ball away. Good ball skills at the end there. Well done. Covering in the slot where Marcus Jones had some trouble earlier. He's right there. Swipe the arms down. Good job. I was high on him at the end of the year last year. I said, bring that kid back. Get him signed. So is Baker still out there? Or are they just playing with? He did get some Snaps with the starting offense. Well, no, I think it might have been when Dobbs got in the game. But yeah, no Swinson yet. I haven't seen number 43 in there. Unless he gets some reps with the starters and I just didn't see him. Oh. No, Tasca Bourne's actually injured. He got hurt in one of the practices where they were going alive a little bit. So who the heck knows? I mean, there's one guy we could have traded and maybe got like at least a third day pick. It would have been him. But thanks, Big Jeff. Not easy to do by yourself. Good thing I'm a chatterbox. I am gonna wrap it up soon though. I want to go back and look at some plays by the starting offensive line. See how our boy Marcus Bryant did a right tackle. I prefer to have him. I really don't want to waste a roster spot on Jacobs. He was terrible last year. I mean, I don't. From what I've read in camp, he hasn't been improved much. So he is a guy with good feet, but just can't put it together, blocking up high. So we'll have to see. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, because I do remember an earlier pass to Baker, and I'm like, was May still in? I'm like, no, he wasn't. Dobbs has not. He is not impressed. That's for sure. Throws are just a little off. Like, his reads haven't been bad. He's going to guys who are open, but what good is it if you're late and the throw is behind the guy? So not thrilled about Dobbs with backups in there, not looking great. So hopefully he plays the rest of this first half because I'm a little worried about that. I mean, Joe Milton. Joe Milton's making some noise and some headlines down in Dallas, and we saw what he did when he killed us that last game of the year against Buffalo last year. So yeah, Big Jeff Dobbs worries me too. So we'll have to see if he turns it around. I definitely am not impressed with what I've seen so far. So I mean, I want to say like give him an excuse, like, well, he's playing with the backups, but he practices with the backups. Like these are his guys. He should be in sync with them. Oh, are we gonna get another special teams touchdown? Come on, man. I don't want to see that. I want to see our offense on the field. Oh, he didn't get a touchdown, but he ran it freaking back to the 30. Oh. Man, the Redskins have some work to do on special teams because their kickoff coverage is bunk. It is terrible. All right. Let's see who they go up. They put Woolridge out there. Or if they keep Dobbs in. Hopefully Dobbs. Because that dude needs to redeem himself a little bit. All right, come on, show the huddle. Come on. Enough with the showing everyone so. All right, so Dobbs is still in. Oh, running the ball like my God. Our biggest concern is our pass blocking. And my concern is backup quarterback. Could we see them, please? Could we see them pass block? Could we see Dobbs like look like a veteran quarterback and make some easy throws? Because he hasn't fared well in the throws he's made so far. And we're still running the ball. Yes, we can run the ball against Washington's third stringers. All right, he's in the shotgun here. Please, good. A play with a oh. They bring a blitz. What happened there? Did the right tackle miss him? No, that's our guy Bryant. He took the inside. So it was a blitz. He took the inside guy like he's supposed to. So Bryant's not at left. So they moved him back to the right side. Looks like they got Jacobs on the left tackle now. Dobbs read that right and get it out. Just frustrated. I want to see a pocket. I want to see if our offensive line can make a damn pocket, because that was our biggest problem last year. Is May was just running for his life, never had a clean pocket. Guys falling around all around him. Oh, we're probably gonna run it here because we're lined up under center. Oh, we're going with Trickery to Poke, who just shows nothing. Jeff Tasco was surprised they let Milton go after they said nothing, hand it to anyone, and everyone has to compete. That's a great point, and apparently that goes for everyone, Big Jeff, but Drake May, because he doesn't have to compete with anyone. Nothing against May, but it would have been interesting to see them pushing each other. Absolutely. Not that Milton would have ever pushed him. May was going to be the guy. But God forbid May goes down for a game or two. I would be much happier with Milton than this Dobbs dude, because I am not impressed with what I've seen so far. I don't know if he's going to change my opinion, light things up in the next two preseason games, because he's going to see a lot of action. But not crazy about what I've seen so far. No. I don't know, Jeff. I'm struggling here to make it to the end of this half. I think I'm going to call it a day after this drive. You got Chisholm in there, man. Throw the damn ball. Let's see some throws. No, we're going to run it again. Yay. Oh, gross. Fourth down. Are we going to kick like a chip shot field goal? Just go for it. Jeez. Thank goodness they're going to go for it. Fourth and goal on like the 1 or 2. Don't run the ball. McDaniels, call a pass. Call a pass that requires a pocket. I'm not asking for a lot. He's in the shotgun. That's a good sign, unless it's an inside handoff. We'll see. No, he's moving up, so it's not that. Oh, my goodness. And a flipping timeout. They're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. Braves, it's preseason, man. Who cares? Boy, let the play run. All right. They were sending a blitz there, so Washington's trying to manufacture pressure. Oh, Grady to Vrabel clips. That's all he did was catch touchdowns, Braves. All right. Wolf down. Here we go. He's in the shotgun. Hopefully it's not an inside handoff. Hopefully it's an actual pass. It is a pass. Let's see what we got. All right. Dobbs just tells me absolutely nothing. Dobbs can scramble. Great. Well, I was hoping to see like him throw it to Williams or Chisholm. Pocket was pretty good there. You know, play tells you nothing besides pretty good pocket. We've seen nothing from the wide receivers. I mean, nothing. Has there been a wide receiver catch? Diggs didn't play. Bob Douglas didn't have one. Oh my goodness. There still has not been a wide receiver catch in the first half. That is not good. That is not the way we wanted to start off our new wide receiver room. Boy. All right, guys. Well, the two Jeffs, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm gonna call it a night. Go back and watch the first quarter with the meaningful stars in it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please subscribe, like, comment on YouTube. That's where it really helps when you comment on YouTube like these guys. All right. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Gotta call the young cab. I guess he's the only one who can shut it off. The old bull doesn't have the power to do it, I guess. Probably should have did this before he said bye. Oh, come on. Write the voicemail?